Hello Aquarius, my name is Agatha and this is the Oracle reading for September 2019. It's a very general reading. If you like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. I'm going to use for this month the Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards, and this this is a 4-card spread. I've already laid down the cards. There's one card that represents the theme for September 2019 Aquarius, and then 3 other cards that will tell you how this theme will play out in your life during this month. So, Aquarius, the theme that came out for you is represented by the card Masquerade. So, Masquerade speaks of, situations that are filled with illusions. So, everything seems perfect, but it isn't. This is an illusion. Things are not exactly as they appear to be. You cannot trust anything. You cannot trust anyone. Okay, there's confusion. There's clouded thinking. There might also be secrecy. Okay, things are not as they appear. So the masquerade is filled with wine and drinking and candles. And singing and music, and you feel that you've arrived something which is magical and great and wonderful. This could even be a celebration for you, but you're not seeing everything clearly. You're not seeing everything right, Aquarius. There's something being kept from you, okay? When this card shows up, like your perception is not reality, the perception of reality is not accurate. Okay, so you might also have like a nagging feeling that something isn't quite right, but you don't know exactly what it is. So this card showing up says that your instincts are right, your intuition is right. It's like everything seems perfect, but it's not, and you have a nagging feeling of that. And I'm sorry, this card is telling you that yes, you are correct, so don't take anything at face value. Don't make any decisions, okay? Especially final decisions. There's some sort of secrecy, there's some sort of illusion. Something is being kept from you. Lies are actually might be being told to you. Someone is wearing a mask, or a lot of people are wearing masks. They're not showing their true face, okay? So how will this theme play out for you during the months of September 2019, Aquarius? Well, you have the first card, which is Lady Summer. This really appears like a great, fantastic lady, doesn't it? She's beautiful, isn't she? Lady Summer, in terms of timing, might pinpoint in the Northern Hemisphere, to the months of June, July, and August. Okay, and this card speaks of celebrations. Something has blossomed. I'm sorry. Something has reached its prime, a pinnacle. There's cheerfulness. There's so much joy. So you've reached something. That's what I'm thinking. You've accomplished something. Okay, you've worked really hard for it and you've accomplished something. This is for September. However, I will put this video out during August. So I'm thinking, for those who live in the Northern Hemisphere, something quite valuable to you was achieved. Up to August, like June, July, August, something has been achieved. Something even artistic, creative, and you're really celebrating, and someone is throwing a party in your honor. But, they want something from you, okay? Now, I'm thinking that for those in the Southern Hemisphere, this will show up in December, January, and February. Either you've reached a pinnacle along the months of December, January, and February, or you will be reaching a something of extreme value, whatever it is, you'll reach it around December, January, and February, again, if you live in the Southern Hemisphere. Okay, so this reading will be more appropriate for you during that time. So, you're celebrating something, okay? And then, after this, you have the songbird. The songbird is being caged in. Being caged in. You you think that, you know, whomever is throwing you a party is just really, you think this is great and magical and fantastic and people are celebrating in your favor. No, they want something from you. You feel trapped, you know, you feel restricted, you feel caged in. I'm thinking one way of reading this is depression, okay? Some of you might be depressed. I really hope that's not the case, but that's the feeling that I'm having. It's, you might be the one who is Lady Summer. So you might have something, you might have a birthday in June, July, August, okay? You might have, even though you're an Aquarius, you could be Aquarius rising, you could be Aquarius moon. So you might have a birthday, or you might appear like this. You might appear like this fantastic, beautiful person who's beautiful, who's so cheerful, Aquarius, who really smells good, I'm sorry, who's always busy and keeps, you know, keeps, how do I say, just gives cheerfulness and joy to everyone around them. But this is like a facade. This is a masquerade. You're wearing a mask. You're wearing a mask of this type of person. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And everyone likes to be around, but that's not the truth. You're depressed. You're depressed. You feel caged in. You're not happy. You're really not happy. So you feel that you have no freedom. However, this could be, if this is a relationship, a love relationship, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You feel caged in by this relationship. This person, either this person or this relationship doesn't give you freedom. You know, you feel like really restricted. You feel like a prisoner. Okay, this is an unhealthy relationship. This relationship might have felt for you like something extraordinary, and this person might have given you attention, Aquarius, like beautiful person, beautiful man or woman who gives you attention, and you have no idea, and you think, oh, I'm so lucky, and then this person just kind of restricts you, puts you in a cage, doesn't want others to see how beautiful you are, it doesn't want to see others to see how talented you are. This person is taking away your energy, okay, completely. So this could be a narcissistic sort of person. Others only see the masquerade, the facade, the mask itself, but they don't see the reality of it, okay? And finally, you have the waterfall, number 32. Now, the first thing that I thought when I saw this card, the waterfall, I thought of Ophelia. You know Ophelia? If I'm not mistaken, from the play Hamlet. If I am mistaken, please correct me. But Ophelia killed herself, okay? Because apparently Hamlet was a bit of a jerk, and he was not treating her properly, and she killed herself. That's what I thought. That's the moment that I thought this was Ophelia. So again, I'm going back to the theme of depression. You might seem to others that you have, for instance, you might be living a beautiful life, a wonderful life, even filled with parties and celebrations. You might have reached something which is fantastic even in your professional life or any other thing or any other arena of your life, but you feel trapped, you feel caged in, you're really depressed. And there might be no reason, no outside reason for you to be depressed, but that's how you feel. You don't like your life. And I'm really afraid because of this last card and the fact that I thought of Ophelia. So if you're having thoughts of hurting yourself, I really hope you're not having those thoughts. But please go and see a therapist, okay? It might be something, it might be seek help, because you could actually have no reason in your life to feel the way that you feel if you are indeed depressed, but there might be some sort of imbalance in your brain chemistry. I don't know the terms like the medical terms. There might be some sort of imbalance that you could address with proper help. I'm not saying to do this or to do that. Just seek help. because it could even be something more or less simple to resolve, and you're suffering for nothing when you could resolve this, okay? So if for some of you it's like this, so please seek help, okay? For others, this card in this particular deck, it actually has a very good positive way of, it has a positive meaning. Even though I thought about Ophelia, this card is nothing to do with that. In this deck, in this in this oracle deck, this card speaks of healing. Actually, it speaks of well-being. It speaks of going with the flow because she's in a waterfall, and the water is healing, and speaks of being a bit passive. Being passive, not trying to fight whatever it is that might not be that whatever is restricting you, whatever is making you feel like you're caged in. What this card is saying, that the way to heal yourself is not to fight it. Okay, again, for others this might make some sort of sense, taking the passive approach. I would say don't work against it, go with the flow in order to surpass this, whatever it is. Okay, so this is it's like not pushing against it, just go with the flow. But again, if you are depressed, just go to a therapist. So this might not be anything to do with depression, okay? This could be, like I said, a relationship. You might be with someone who's a bit of a jerk and you had no idea, and because this person has a completely different image, and now you know the reality that this person just really wants to restrict you. The advice is go with the flow, but honestly, what I'm thinking is, the gray rock method. If this person is a bit of a narcissistic person, the way to deal with this, the way to make him or her go away, is not fight him or her. It's not through direct aggression. And when I say aggression, I'm talking about words, nothing else, okay? It's not through that way, but taking the gray rock method approach. Gray rock. Google that. Google the gray rock, which is not engaging, giving no energy to this person, because this person feeds off your energy. Okay? Now, this could be a romantic relationship, so that would be the method to use. This could be any other type of relationship. Again, this is the method to use. What I also thought when I saw all of these cards together was that some of you might be some sort of artists. You might be a singer, a singer-songwriter. And after years and years and years of working, you finally landed the contract. You signed the contract, and there's like a big celebration for you, and your agent or your new record label is just throwing a party at you and just treating you like royalty, treating you like you're like Madonna, I don't know, or Elvis, I don't know, Elvis being reborn, I have no idea. I'm just giving you examples. I said songwriter because of the songbird, but it could be any other artistic thing, okay? However, what they're not telling you is that they're putting you in a contract, like a very solid contract, in order to restrain you, and they're going to dominate you and control you as much as they can. So they're not telling you the whole truth. And I don't know, so that you have to be careful with that. You have to be careful if you can not sign any sort of contract before you know the whole truth, because if you feel and sense there's something not quite right here. I said music, but it could be any other thing. Let's say you're an athlete, it could be that as well, and they're like trying to woo you to come and join them by throwing you parties, lots and lots of parties. Again, go with the flow, don't sign anything, go with the flow, and just kind of take a passive sort of way, passive action, not take any type of, just because that will give you time to see things as they are, okay? And this is like the way out of this gilded cage. Just go with the flow. Don't find anything. Don't trust anyone. Okay? So that's it. That's it, Aquarius. This is the reading that I have for you for the month of September 2019. It's a very general reading. If you like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye-bye.